What is up, you guys? It is Dr. Kathleen Nash with Total Transformation, and in this video I want to give you the 3 essential things that you need to reach your weight loss goals. So stay tuned. Okay, let's get right into it because quite frankly, you don't have time to waste when it comes to reaching your weight loss goals. What are the 3 essential things that you need in order for you to reach your goal weight? In order for you to reach any weight loss goal or any weight goal period, whether you're going up or down, it is critical that you know how many calories are going out and how many calories are going in. I know that this seems like a very simple concept, but recent studies have shown that people underestimate these 2 numbers by up to 47%. In fact, in the description below, I will give you another video link to a British actress who thought she had a slow metabolism. She also underestimated the amount of calories she was eating by up to 47%, and that was when she was logging it or writing it down. The first critical tool that you need is to know what's coming in, and in order to do that, I believe a food tracking app is your first step. You can use any food tracking app that you want. There are several out there. Most of them are free. I don't recommend having to pay for it. I personally use MyFitnessPal. That is the same app that I have my clients using. That's what they practice with, especially when they're raising their calories up to that 3,000 calories a day, which is a goal or an objective for all of my clients before I release them from my care. Just know with the MyFitnessPal app, there's a premium option and there's a free option. You don't have to pay. The free option works great. The cool thing about most food tracking diaries is that they are integrative, meaning that as you input new foods, the diary base builds or the food base builds. Most of the food tracking apps have restaurants, have fast food places, allow you to build your own recipes, allow you to customize the foods that you're eating, and remembers the foods that you enter into it so that as you use the diary, it becomes very personalized and very easy to use. Just a couple clicks of a button and you've got it. But in order for you to be accurate about those calories coming in, you need the second tool, which is a digital scale. Digital scales, in my opinion, are the most accurate way for you to be able to tell how much food you're actually bringing in. Now, of course, when you're at a restaurant or when you're at a fast food place, you can't bring your digital scale with you, or maybe you can. I personally am addicted to digital food scales. I have at least 4. 2 in my office, 1 in my car, and 1 at my house. And if I'm being super strict about the food coming in, I will absolutely weigh it when I'm at a restaurant, a fast food place, if I'm going to a buffet, if I'm going to a salad bar where I'm building up my own salad, I'll actually bring it in to make sure that the measurements are appropriate. The reason this is so important is because when we guesstimate what we're eating and we eyeball it or we look at the amount of food in relation to the plate, we often underestimate. In fact, recent studies have shown that even nutritionists, people who are highly trained and skilled at tracking calories, underestimate by over 20%. If you don't want to use a digital food scale, then you could also use measuring cups, but just know they're not as accurate. Most measuring cups, when you go all the way to the very top, you are using more than the cup says that you're supposed to be using. Hands down, digital scale is the best one to use. The third essential tool that you need for your weight loss success would be a way to track how many calories are going out. One of the things that I like to use is the Fitbit. The Fitbit device and the accompanying phone application is very user-friendly. You don't even need a laptop or a desktop to get it started. You use it right from your smartphone. There's several different varieties that you can get. I personally use the Fitbit Flex 2. It's tiny. It can go anywhere. In fact, wait a minute. It's on me right now. Can you guys see how small that is? Right? So I have it in my pocket right now. They also have where you can put it in a necklace, you can put it on a bracelet. They have little, you just go on Amazon or wherever and you can get cute little bracelets and necklaces where you can hide it and people don't need to know that you're even wearing it. I wear mine pretty much 24 hours a day. The one that I use you can actually wear in water as well, so you can take a shower with it, you can go swimming with it. Now just know, using a device like a Fitbit or an activity tracker does have a certain amount of inconsistency to it. In fact, the Fitbit has been shown to be up to 30% inaccurate in terms of measuring the amount of calories, and that's just because certain movements can trigger it and log steps or log calories, or if you're sitting still at your desk and you're working really hard, it won't trigger any activity. So even though it's up to 30% inaccurate, it's still consistent. It still gives you a consistent idea of how many calories you're burning. Activity trackers will also give you reminders to get up and move, to make sure you're moving. They'll log your sleeping patterns. They'll log when you're doing specific activities and measure them. They're really, really amazing devices. Now, with the clients that I work with personally, calories in, calories out is not their biggest issue. The clients that I work with usually have some kind of metabolic damage, whether that's type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular issues, thyroid issues, fatty liver, leaky gut, food allergies, things of that nature that contribute to their body's inability to effectively burn body fat. But for those of you watching at home, in order for you to see if calories in, calories out is your only issue or not, accurately tracking how many calories are coming in and accurately tracking how many calories going out will be your first step to determine if that is the only issue driving your weight gain. I would recommend doing a calories in, calories out style program first before you invest in any kind of metabolic program or assume that there's some kind of problem with the metabolism, such as a slow metabolism or metabolic damage like the ones that I just mentioned. Once you've done a calories in, calories out style program for 6 to 8 weeks, if you're still seeing slow results, now metabolic damage might be something that you want to consider. All right, you guys, I hope that this video gave you some extra information. If you liked the video and you want to get more free tips on how you can get your weight under control, lose the weight permanently, please give the video a thumbs up. Also, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, including the little bell. That way, every time we release a video, you're notified and more free information is coming your way. Check out our other videos if you want more free information. Check out our other playlists if you'd like to see people losing weight in real time and success stories. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!